Richmond Police.
Keep your hands up.
All right, do you want to press charges on him, man?
Can I get your license and registration, please?
Get your hand behind your back!
Left.
Turn the car off and take the keys out of the ignition.
Death by PowerPoint.
4-9.
10-4.
Ready?
Feels great. It's been a long academy.
It's great, you know, it's been a long 8 months.
It's a great sense of accomplishment.
I knew it would be hard. I knew physically, like, we'd have to push ourselves.
Where's the speed and intensity?
Man, Ocho. Yeah, that whole day is a blur. Burpees and squats, push-ups. It was absolutely chaos.
Doing all sorts of exercises in repeat because we weren't quote unquote doing them right.
Bear crawls, and we had to stay in one line.
When you walk across the bridge and you look down the river, that's really nice. It reminds you why you're there, overlooking the city.
It's a good way to like get out of the moment and be like, oh, you know, this is real pretty. And then you hear someone yelling, you're like, oh, all right, we're back in. All right, here we go.
Stress training. It forces you to think about what they're saying and not how they're saying it.
So welcome aboard. All these officers coming in, yelling, telling us to do burpees, push-ups, 6 inches, sit-ups, planks.
Moving the tables, moving the chairs. Getting PT'd for not knowing how we were supposed to put the tables and chairs in place.
I didn't know what a U formation was with tables and everything.
We got our greens, and we're like, holy cow.
So we got the greens, and it's like, this is nice, we made a step, but once you realize what green phase kind of consists of, it's like, wow, okay, this is much of the same.
You know, you look back and you see the greens, and you're like, that's what I was, like, that color?
We look so goofy in them. My girlfriend and I come home and she's like, you just look like a green bean.
We were so proud of ourselves for earning the greens.
Now we've made a step.
Yeah, that feeling of accomplishment. I mean, the blues transition, but we started out blindfolded. They put us in the backs of vans. They started playing all sorts of strange music.
Immediate yelling.
In formation, hurry up, let's go!
We still have the blindfolds on. We don't know where anyone is. They're pulling us around. We're trying to do PT blindfolded. A chaotic 16 hours.
You're tired, you're hungry, it's cold, it's dark.
It's physical, but it's also psychological of what's happening to you.
It really makes you think, and it forces your teamwork.
The recruit class came together completely. What kept us going was mustard.
Apparently mustard helps with cramps.
So that is in our display case right now.
It was a lot of fun. You know, after we had gotten past the halfway mark, then it's like, all right, like, you've committed. You're like, you know, I'm not going anywhere.
And getting our blues, it was very rewarding.
Go into the classroom, and then on the desk is like all of our bags of blues, and it's like, oh man, there it is.
It's getting me excited. You know what? What do y'all think? Some push-ups?
After doing push-ups behind Major Goins, it's like, okay.
Let's keep going.
I enjoyed being a part of it. I think it's important to highlight not only the officers that are already out on the street, but those that are currently in the process of getting to be on the street.
It's good to kind of get out into the community. The 9/11 Memorial Stair Climb, the clay shoot, that was pretty fun.
I absolutely love the opportunities we got to work with PAL, and I really, really appreciate their mission.
February 5th, 1937.
So I think the police memorial ceremony, I think that was really important. We got to understand more of a background and foundation of Richmond Police Department.
Taser, taser, taser.
A really important reason to go ahead and get tased is you know how it feels, so you know what level of force you are giving someone.
The CS gas, we split into 2 groups.
Some of the wind is blowing it back towards us, and we get just a whiff of it, and we're like, oh man, this is bad.
You got this, bro! Keep going, you got this!
Open them. I don't even want to talk about OC, man.
Open your eyes. How many fingers? 2.
It was probably one of the worst situations, like things I've ever been through in my entire life.
OC day was spicy, spicy to say the least. I saw some that were actually pretty calm through the obstacles we had to go through, and it's like, oh wow. And then there's others where you think that they may need
102 West Graham Road!
medical attention.
Pretty bad. Like the worst sunburn I've ever had.
So the evac was my favorite. I mean, I probably drove like that before, so I had good practice with it.
Begin scenario.
Richmond Police!
You're the officer in patrol tactics, and you have to come up with a solution.
For sure that 2 weeks was probably the best of the academy for me. Unit 1, 11 out of 1.
You know, the first day, we were like, what are we doing?
You can turn your vehicle off and then...
It's already off?
Right. That is true.
At the beginning, we're kind of like crawling, you know, like we're learning kind of like how the scenarios are playing, what's going on.
But I can't drive though. You told me I was suspended.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
Are you trying to trick me?
I'm not trying to trick you.
You're trying to arrest me, right?
No, sir.
Almost night and day with as far as confidence goes in patrol tactics. I'll never forget the first day after we left. I was really questioning myself, like, wow, I feel like I don't know anything.
Turn the car off, take the key.
You're a needed person, aren't you, man?
The most stressful part about any of the scenarios that they put us through is really the unknown.
Richmond Police, get in here, make yourself known.
The confidence each and every day that was built up.
Put your hands in the back of your head. You got a gun right here.
Stay where you are.
Understanding that each situation is unique and like each person requires their own specific way of addressing them.
If you're gonna put it just right here, that's fine.
Was your phone on when you took it?
Sorry, let me make sure I got this straight. Cheesecake Factory.
Hey, listen to what?
Their instinct training, and it's just like, okay, it's go time. Let's go.
All of a sudden, you know that at the very least, you're confident.
I appreciate it. And then I'm gonna go run your information and I'll be right back.
Towards the last day, it was like, okay, yeah, I feel good. You know, you leave a scenario and you're like, wow,
Hey, how you doing?
everything that we've been trained just naturally comes out. And it was a great feeling.
Keep an eye on you.
Okay, I'm one step closer to being an officer.
Protect with honor, serve with pride.
I love the flag.
I think it speaks to like why we're all here for policing. Protect, serve. We're all here for that. Protect and serve the city of Richmond.
You still do what you do because you love your line of work, you love your city, you love the community, you want to make this place a safer place.
Absolutely. We're definitely ready. And I know we're all excited, and we can't stop talking about finally getting out there.
I definitely think we're ready to be on the streets, for sure.
Class is ready. Richmond should be ready. Protect with honor, serve with pride.